in white. And national team for Australia. Players get ready.
Yep. All right, welcome to the second game of the 2023 Underwater Rugby World Championship here in Canada, Montreal. We have our second game of the day, and it's Austria versus Australia on the men's side. So Australia, a young and upcoming nation. Austria, a little bit injury riddled here throughout the tournament right at the beginning. So we'll see what both teams can bring to the table. We know Australia having a very intense training sessions before the tournament, so they're in really good physical shape. They're a young and rugby playing nation, so we'll see what they can bring to the table in terms of gameplay. We'll see how Austria can fare against this team. And off we go. Austria blue, Australia in white. Australia immediately taking possession of the ball, moving up. See Austria trying to get onto them. Australia moving forward with 3 players. Picked off, nearly picked off by the forward goalkeeper. Holding on to the ball. Bit of a risky move there. Ball being open for a second. Defender has to get back into position. Defense back up now. Spencer for Australia, circling the ball, trying to draw the players to the right, with Austria keeping their forwards rather close to the goal, to the basket, not wanting them to move in. attempt there now by Australia, trying to move the ball close to goal, play positioning on the left, being passed back to the right. Yamano blocked out by the defender for Austria. Well done by the folks. Passing the ball behind the spike. Can Austria move out? Tom Schenkeli now with Jan Wiesner trying to fast break. 3 Australians though in the way. More players needed to move the ball forward. Pass to the middle. Neunteufel attacked by Maslan. Yet again, Austria move forward. Marek pass to the right. Defense for Australia in position though. Ball being picked off by Yamano. Needs a passing station. A bit of circling of the ball over the goal. Oh, couldn't see the ball dropping down. Still back in possession, but and a good fast break here for Stan Sebastian. Moving forward a little bit, and there, good opportunity here for Australia. Vasquez underneath the goal. Neunteufel trying to clear alone. Gets the ball, rips it out, but ball being juggled around above the goal. An Australian player still near the basket. Austria here with the last second defense. Christopher Popp trying to move out now. Ball being handled by the Austrians, trying to move forward. Good fast break opportunity by Australia. As you can see how dangerous their fast swimmers are. He wanted to pass these players. Gregor Dersch choking. Popp again, still keeping possession for the Austrians. Now trying to move in. Ingo Rosenkrantz here underneath the goalkeeper alone. Can he push him up? Good scoring opportunity for Austria, but cannot push up the goalkeeper. One of the best chances they've had so far here in this game. So Austria and Australia going back and forth at it. 2 fast breaks close to each other, but now Australia back at it again. See goalkeeper pretty much alone and the defender just going down. And very fast swimming here, coming in from above. Yamano trying to remove the goalkeeper or the defender, and the defender has to move up. Maslan can bring the ball to the right, has to pass out again. And now the defender 2v2 underneath the basket. Can he pass the ball to the right? There's the call by the ref. Most certainly for pushing. Hard back and forth here between Austria and Australia in the first 4 minutes of this game. So Austria with a free throw in the middle of the pool. Game slowing down a bit now. Read by the Australians, having a player behind the recipient. Has to go 3v1. Well handled. Austria can keep it within their own. Jan Wiesner trying to move in, does have a 1v1 for a very short amount of time. Defender getting into position. Neunteufel moving back to the corner. Fuchs. No, Wiesner. Marek. Waiting for players to chime in. Still staying down. 3 players now down for Austria. 1 on the left. Christopher Popp underneath the goalkeeper. Lose the ball to the defender. Defender moving out and immediately going for the fast break. Lemon. Garcia. Locked up. Nice pass forward. Castano now moving. Yet again locked up on surface. Could be pushed out. Quick pass before that. Good effort by both teams here. Locking up passing stations in the beginning. Geraldo. Ball back for Austria. Adna. 1v2, has to move forward, heavy player. Dash can move in. Blocked by Maslan. Could still keep on going, but decides to move back, twisting around. Margic keeping the ball, defense in place for Australia. Richter Trommer. Oh, pass in the middle, but broken up by Lamin. Oh no, it's Carney, Jerry Carney, forward for Australia. Gregor Dersch, well, with the recovery for Austria, trying to move in from above, trying to get a grip onto the goalkeeper, cannot move in. Being a bit kicked off, but I think the ref was having a look at it, decides not to call it. Ball still in possession for Austria. Sticks with the momentum for the game. Adner moving in from the left. Has a pass. Oh, broken up by Australia now. Good opportunity for them to move upward. Bit of a risky pass to the middle, but two Australians readily available. Shooting up to the surface, being locked up, out passing forward. Spensley now moving. Held up. Oh, I didn't see his teammate there. Ball dropping. Maslan. Now 2 Australians, 3 Australians. Basket now. Maracek recovered. Oh, Wiesner didn't see the ball being passed behind Peter Maracek's back into the Australian hands. Bit of unlucky play there. Australia now regrouping. Oh, the goal being stolen away by Australia. It is not of the goalkeeper. With a bit of a mishap there, letting the Australian player Maslan steal away the basket. Being handled on the left. Garcia. The Austrian forwards drawn out a little bit. Have to be careful not to swim forward too far. Australians clearly want to draw them out away from the basket. Now we can see the momentum they waited for. Moving in with 4 players. Open basket. Goalkeeper can get back on top. Austria trying to recover. Australia moving in with a strong second wave. Garcia, goalkeeper not in place, but not able initially to move the ball forward. Good recovery for Austria by Andreas Perl. Has to pass backwards. Risky. Ball picked up, goal empty though. Gregor Dersch, strong player, moving forward, has to pass backwards. Always not a good thing to having to pass backwards in such a game. Adner moving forward for Austria. Well done, good swimming by him, moving them into the opponent's half. Going down again. Very good effort by him now, trying to get onto the goalkeeper. Being blocked from the other side. Well done. Forcing the Australians back into the defense immediately. Player position underneath the basket, passing over. Can he drop the ball down? Ball being handled over the basket. Basket half empty. Goalkeeper back in position now, but ball being handled by the defender. Well done here by the Australian defense. But also good effort by the Austrians to move the ball in. Intense 10 minutes, but now Australia with the fast break opportunity. It's a 1v2 situation.
Hey guys, have you seen Medello?
No, we haven't seen Medillo, so, but still. Australia in ball position. Gerardo, can he move the ball to the left? Defender not looking properly, but forward doing a good job breaking up the pass. Karl Tumann defense, defender on play set. Ball back for Austria. Andreas Perl, he just has to move forward, not wait for so long, but just keep swimming. 5 minutes to go in this half. Austria trying to move the ball forward. Ball back in possession, picked up. Geraldo. 2 Australians moving to the surface, trying to find somebody to pass to. 2 Australians also on top. Montaifer. 2v1. Nice movements. Fuchs for Austria. Oh, stripped off. Well done by the forward. Lam in there for Australia now. Moving in, Iriarte. Nice juggling of the ball behind his back. But picked up by Peter Maracek. Yet back into the hands of Carney. Carney downwards. Diaz sees his opportunity, moves in 2v1. Goalkeeper not on the basket properly. Risky there. And now yet again another situation. I think that's the goal for Australia. Geraldo again, the goalkeeper not in position, the defender not looking properly and just swimming in. Seeing a little hole in the back of the defense struggling a little bit, the tempo picking up, a lot of back and forth here in the first half, and this is the first score for Australia in this match. Hard fought by both sides, but in the end Australia coming out on top. Just sneaking in a goal from the side. So timeout by Australia even now. And yet again, Manako Niamano with the first goal in this game for Australia, just swimming in from the side. Credit to him seeing the little opening that he got. And Austria now back in possession, in the middle of the pool, moving forward. Wiesner pass downward, broken up by Australia. Trying to hold on to the ball carrier. Wiesner again doesn't have anybody underneath. Kansudo locked up, Atma being attacked. Well done by Masland for Australia. Good. Sebastian there, very well done by him. Certainly one of the strongest players on the Australian squad. All being taken back and forth, picked up by Wiesner. Swimming up above the basket. Fuchs. Shankly now trying to move forward. The Australians very fast to break up attacks. Guns, another check, moving in. Ah, missed pass, and those passes are so costly for a team. That's holding against Austria, so Australia back in possession with the ball in the middle of the pool. 2.5 minutes to go, good chance for them to have yet another attack onto the Austrian basket. Swimming above, good enable them out, but the ball passing down Lemon. Down to Williams, Human Fish. Now 3 Australians underneath the basket. Can he shove the ball underneath to his teammates? Goalie in position, but forwards fighting for the ball. Ball being pitched back out. Yet again, Carney on the right, waiting to receive a pass. Punched out again, defense in position for Austria, barely though. And Yamano back on the right. Good recovery by Austria from the forward, moving out, well done. Ball being juggled left and right. Now a fast break opportunity, Pop on the bottom, has to pass downward. Neunteufel with a 1v1 situation. Can he get the goalkeeper? Can he move in from above? Goalkeeper doing a very good job here to get rid of Matthias Neunteufel. Has a passing opportunity on the other side. Can he bring the ball down? Ball dropped down, but yet again the defense in position. Very good opportunity for Austria, but cannot capitalize on that. And now fast break for Australia. So here the chance to equalize for Austria, having the 1v1 in for a short amount of time. Good opportunity for Matthias Neunteufel, but Australia back in pole possession. Garcia, Geraldo, Garcia again. Now 30 seconds to go. Australia certainly content to hold the score as it is in this first half. Try to draw out the Austrian forwards. Five seconds to go. Now we have halftime. All right, so first half, Austria in blue, Australia in white. Australia here with the 1-0. Manaconi Mano with a good score from the side, noticing a hole in the Austrian defense, just swooping by and just punching the ball in. Goalkeeper not properly in position, defender not looking up and not noticing that his goalkeeper is not properly positioned. So rather easy score there for Australia, but hard fought match, both sides going back and forth, going at each other's throats. Well played by both sides. Austria also with some good scoring opportunities there during the last 2 minutes of this game. So interesting match between the two teams. Let's see who can keep up the pace during the second half. And we will back in about 4 minutes. Well done. right, 18 seconds to go. Halftime break between Austria and Australia. Second match of the day. 1-0 for Australia in this match, first half. We'll see how the two teams can fare in the second half against each other. Austria a little bit injury ridden throughout this tournament. Already 2 players who cannot play anymore. Oh, ball dropping down. Picked up for Australia. Call by the ref. Referee ball. Do not see those too often anymore. Right by Australia, having a player position right underneath, and now immediately moving in onto the Austrian basket. Good effort coming from above, trying to shoot it in again. Manakani Amano yet again for Australia. The scorer for the first one. Already moving the goalkeeper. Shankly for Austria recovering the ball, trying to move forward. Garcia trying to pick him off. There's trying get the ball forward. Diaz now, Australia. Yamana also on the ball. Partner still going back in Australian hands. Oh, well done by Christopher Pop. Getting the ball back. Wasn't Lance. Oh, why no? That was a bad pass. It was just into the hands of Australia. Should have just kept it. Holding test down a little bit. Australia clearly trying to draw out the Austrians. Noted Austrian forwards have to come out further now to pick off the ball. Gerardo Vasquez on the left. Helping out Garcia. In positioning. Oh, moving in. Fuchs for Austria, trying to move on to the goalkeeper. Picked off by the forward. Wiesner. Oh, pass. Back players not paying attention properly. Ball still in the hands of Australia. Getting the ball out, but cannot recover it properly. Garcia trying to shift the ball around. Being handled in the corner. Australia now using 2-3 players. Just cycling the ball around, coming from the corner, trying to find openings. It's a very tough position for Austria. Might have to give up a little bit of security from their defense to get opportunities to receive the ball back. Now moving in again, Diaz. Good opportunity for Australia coming in from the right side. Alex Williams pushing out to the goalkeeper, being pushed back up. One down by them, having a little bit of a block. Defender couldn't move forward properly onto the right. Sebastian again from the left. Defender in position. But now picked off by Maracek. Can he move the ball forward? Schenkeli for Austria. Needing help in the middle. Neunteufel. Another ball carried for Austria for the first time out of their own half in this second half time. Austria needing to equalize here in this game. Had good scoring opportunities during the first half, but two Australians and Austrians need help out their players in the middle a little bit more now. Moving in. 2-3 players positioning underneath the basket. Have to withdraw. Those passes behind the back, so always risky. Now have to bring enough players to the front. Good pass. Patiently waiting for the players to come in, close in. And we also know the very big pool we're playing. Oh, didn't wait for the double pass and picked off by the Australian, immediately initiating a counter attack. 2 players going, 3 players going, and they're going straight for the Austrian basket. Lemon, but now stopping when the defender is moving into position. Philip, the captain for Australia. Diaz, pass to the middle, trying to move the ball in. Lemon, Garcia. You can certainly see Australia moving in more frequently here, showing off the stamina they have trained up over the last 4 years. Ooh, well done. He's not trying to pick off the ball, a bit of juggling back and forth, but Carney recovering for Australia. And now we can see the difficulty for a team to recover from a deficit in this big pool, where you have your forward so far away from your defense and where they are barely able to move out. And as soon as you move out, players can take up the space underneath your basket, creating so much risk in such tight games. Open space defensively. Vasquez trying to move the ball. Forwards working. Philip trying to move the ball in. Very out there. Oh, good recovery here by the forward. Decent for Austria, but the pass not secure enough. Always have to have a player there, but it's so hard for them to move out fast enough. The big pool really taking its toll on those games, making the sport so tactical compared to the smaller pools, where you can have your players help out a little bit more, where you can put a little bit more pressure onto your opponent's team. Now Sebastian with a good opportunity to move straight in. Defense in position, locked up but by the defender at the Fuchs, and now there's a good opportunity for Australia, but cannot get hold on the ball. Garcia, good pass though, underneath the goalkeeper, handled to the right. Philip cannot execute. On the right, Lemon. Six minutes to go. Australia clearly more pressing team, but also the team that has the advantage of just being able to circle the ball around, not needing another goal. They can comfortably sit back, have their players catch their breath. Vasquez, Garcia again, moving downwards, trying to bring players down. Connie. Oh, another strong push. Williams removing the goalkeeper, pulling him away from the basket, opening the game. Basket up. Maracek with the recovery for Austria. There's defender moving forward, trying to find somebody to pass to. Has to pass to the middle. Very risky. Now 1v2 again for the Australians. Can recover the ball. Ball being passed down, or dropped down rather. Can see Williams doing a lot of work here, and now immediately moving in onto the Austrian basket from above. Good chance. Basket empty, recovered for Austria. Akushatten trying to move forward. Connie locking him up. It's time to help out. You have the position in the vision field of your player. Ball dropping down. I think maybe Austria can recover it. Recovered for Austria. Fuchs moving forward. You have to put in a lot of swimming effort now to bring the ball to the Australian half. You have to equalize. You cannot have scrums above your own goal. It's killing your team, and ball even going back into the hands of an Australian. So huge risk for Austria. Australians might even want to steal away the basket now. Very good chance. Garcia moving in. Empty basket. And this might actually be the nail in the coffin for the Austrians. They have been all waiting on the surface, trying to see if the ball is popping out. We can see clearly the big pool taking a toll on them. The Australians just circling the ball around, back and forth here. Right now, timeout for Austria. Austria been in an unlucky situation to miss 2 of their starters. Now the goal by Oscar Garcia, 57. Austria after a timeout. They have 4.5 minutes. They need to bring everything to maybe get a quick score here in these 5 minutes to be able to equalize, or have even a chance to equalize. They need to get a connected score, but we can see Australia with the forwards bringing so much pressure here, using the physicality to their advantage. And the pass is not secure enough, always behind someone's back. Well done, and Vasquez again moving forward. Australia moving into the half of the Austrians, and now they can again circle the ball around and have to draw the Austrians out. Iriarte. There's for Austria moving, trying to move the ball forward, but they don't have anybody to pass to securely. Not enough players there. Again, Wiesner for Austria. Now trying to move forward. Closing in onto the Australian goal. Australia do with a sitting defense readily available. I think there's a penalty called against. It seems there's a penalty called against Australia. So this is going to be interesting now. So Austria getting the opportunity to get their score, to close in on them rather sooner than later. So a penalty called against Australia, and we'll see who will take the penalty for Austria. players communicating. We can see Jano Wiesner. Oh, there's a timeout. Timeout, white. So Australia taking a good strategic timeout, also giving the Austrians a bit of time. You see Peter Maracek and Jano Wiesner readying themselves for a penalty. You can see Austria was a bit of the gatekeeper for the newer nations. So especially in this tournament, also a bit of a bad luck for them, a bit of a streak of bad luck. Their captain out, sick, forward, injured during the first practice match of the game. Their coach died at the beginning of the year. Also one of the captain for Vienna and a long-time surf player, veteran in Europe. So sure, not the luckiest world championship for them here for the Austrian men's team, but so far I think doing a great job here, trying to come back, trying to overcome all those issues they had. And Australia surely having done a lot to be in the position they are right now. I think you can see Thomas Schenkeli or Peter Maracek taking the penalty for Austria. I think it's Peter Maracek, the forward for Austria from Vienna, trying to move in. Gonzalo Diaz, bit of a kick there. Going for the recovery, has to go down again, has to move in faster there, not giving the goalkeeper time. He's only getting the legs, he's got to try to move below the goalie, trying to get a grip on his neck somehow, try to move under him. But the goalie doing a very good job here, being in the way. He's got the ball punched out. Held for Australia, well done by the Australian goalkeeper. All right. After a safe penalty, we have a swim off to the middle of the pool. So same way like a halftime starts, we have after a safe penalty. Surely not the outcome the Austrians wanted to have, but well done by Gonzalo Diaz defending for the entire 45 seconds. Also a huge pool like this, you have to start in the middle of the pool as the forward, so you lose a lot of time even closing in onto the basket. So penalties more difficult to do in a big pool like this than in smaller pools where you have a very short distance to the goal and you can rush the goalkeeper. Australia still with the comfortable 2-0 lead. But Austria, you see them, good effort. Austria also here with a very young team compared to the last World Championship. A lot of veterans not here. So 5 new players for them in this World Championship with their first World Championship. Really nice trying to get the ball down, but locked up by Australia. Ball being held back and forth. Well done. It's Lamin on the defense for Australia. Quick movements, getting the ball into his hands. Carney, ball being juggled, well done by him as well. Might want to have to review the penalty because players can't believe he did it without a foul. Nice one there, chat. Maybe we see a little bit of a fringe case and they got lucky. So 46 seconds left in this game. Ball being locked up by the Australians. Now recovered, ball dropped. Going for the fast break, and I think they might even actually be able to push through for the 3-0. Austria put everything forward, trying to equalize and trying to get their connection score. Ball being back, up and forth. Oh, a little bit of grip there, and might have actually, could move their defense back in. 20 seconds to go. Ball moving out again. Last second defense for the Austrians, but the 2-0 nevertheless stands. And there's a good old, you do not lose a game without trying to score in the last minutes. You open up the entire game if necessary, but well done here by the Australians, having a very strong showing in this match. Moving now up in the group above Austria. 2-0 for Australia. Strong showing by them, showing off the physicality, the stamina they practiced during the last years. Good job by them, and also by their coaching and all the players that came from other nations, the Colombians they had, bringing the sports up. And on the other hand, the Austrian men, a bit injury-ridden, lost their coach in the beginning of the year. Valiant effort for them to come back, missed penalty there, well defended by Gonzalo Diaz. So well done for Australia. Now we're going to go in the next match, Norway against Denmark.
Okay, so my first question will be first World Championship.
I know this is World Championship. My first one was in Graz in 2019.
It's Sweden.
Well, in general, the team feels we have been training for a while already, and I think the team, in order to play, and given they got really good players, it's gonna be a tough game, but like to try to win that game, and I think we can do it.
Okay, so not set for a moment. Country?
Not really, because we have been just focused on the World Cup. Maybe after the World Cup, maybe I have maybe one way to know this country that I say is very beautiful. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
That's all. Thank you very much.
Dieser weiße Armbänder? Verdecki? Achso, ja. Ja, aber dann hat er mich vorgestellt, und dann hat er Minuten lang anerkannt mit der Bank und hat gar nicht gesagt.